I'm this far from the mic.
I'm this far from the mic.
And together we are These Fars from the Mic. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Archplays, where we are playing Hyrule Warriors, because it's a brainless game that you can play without paying attention to it.
Oh, that's where I got my fairy.
She did the My Diamond
Yes, my fairy.
allegiance symbol
Yeah, exactly.
gesture thing.
Yeah, but we're back. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd say it's a brainless game, but more of a comfy game.
You
tuck in with the podcast and you just go.
This is the game that I play the most often when I don't want to pay attention to what I'm doing.
More often than the Breath of the Wild.
Change costume? You can change costume?
Oh, I play it so often. I didn't know they could change costumes.
Oh, I played it on the Wii U.
Okay. Yeah, no one played on the Wii U.
Yeah, anyway, we're also skipping all the cutscenes because of copyright. Just to make it easier on myself. So if you want to see the story, play it yourself because it's a fun game, or watch a video on YouTube or something like that. I'm sure there's a video of all the cutscenes stitched together.
If you want to see the story, why are you watching a Let's Play?
Well, some Let's Plays are the kind where you see the story, but I just want to, hit guys.
Yeah, that's true. To me, the main appeal of a Let's Play is the people talking over it. Like, the video game is just if you need something to be visually entertained, but even then, the video game footage doesn't do much for me.
Yeah, I might record a separate video about, things I like about this game, but I don't want to necessarily talk about that during the game because it's more fun to just, hit stuff. And it'll be better for the core appeal of the show, which is discussion. Speaking of discussion, do you have a topic?
Crap, you were looking at your book and I was busy brewing tea. That's what I did to prep.
Okay.
Shit.
I do have a topic. So, I have been told for most of my life that Little Caesar's Pizza is garbage. Okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm here to tell you, loyal viewers, all two of you, that is the opposite of true. Little Caesar's Pizza is excellent, and I love it. It is such a, on the one hand, the cheapskate in me loves the value proposition of a pizza for $5 that's actually really delicious. But more than that, it is actually better tasting pizza than most of the, I guess what you'd call the fast food tier pizzas that you can get.
So better than Papa John's, better than Marco's?
Better. Marco's is a tough one because you can do crazy stuff with it. But as far as just basic bitch pizza, I would rather go to Little Caesar's than to Domino's. And Domino's has really stepped up its game. It's better than Pizza Hut. What other pizzas are there? There's not that many pizzas.
If you're in, Indiana, there's a Pizza King.
Yeah, it's better than Pizza King, especially for the price.
Well, Pizza King also tends to be more of a sit-down type place anyways.
Yep.
Other pizza exists, I know. Have you ever had Lou Malnati's?
No.
I like Lou Malnati's. They do the Chicago style and the thin crust, and I like both of them.
Okay.
Scrape off the tomato in the Chicago style, but yeah. I mean, I hate tomato anyways, so, even on normal pizza, so.
Okay, so for international viewers, we should talk about the different kinds of pizza.
Yeah, so there's the Chicago style deep dish pizza.
Why do you start with advanced pizzas?
That's the only specialty pizza I really know.
Okay.
Because I'm not a pizza connoisseur like some people in this house.
So pizza is as ubiquitous in the United States as burgers and fries in that, a little less than that, but it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Pick a small town, any small town, and there will be 3 pizza joints there. Yeah. And by small town, I mean there's a single stoplight.
You might want to ask second place about that because she's literally lived in a place like that, and I don't recall seeing 3 pizza places.
I have 2, and they had 3 pizza places.
Yeah, but you didn't live in bumfuck Iowa.
No, I lived in bumfuck Indiana.
Yeah, and Iowa's worse than Indiana.
Iowa is worse than Indiana in every conceivable way.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying, like,
It's a terrible place that no one should live.
Well, like what I'm saying is, you lived in the like S tier of bumfuck nowheres.
No, that'd be Montana. I think.
Is it?
Well,
Like, what's
Montana.
in Montana? I mean, no offense.
Plains and mountains.
Well, I guess if you're looking at, if you want to be able to look at stuff when you're in the bumfuck nowhere, but I've never been to Montana, so I can't really say.
I've also never been to Montana. I have flown over it and looked out the window.
Oh, you've flown over it. Good job.
Yeah.
Clap, clap, clap for you.
Clap, clap, clap for me.
Yeah. But yeah, pizza, it's pretty fucking common around here, and a lot of cities have their own types of pizzas.
And by a lot of cities, I mean, I can think of five regional pizzas.
I can only think of 2 specifically regional pizzas.
Surely there are more. Oh wait, before we go back to pizza, I want to like cap off shitting on Iowa. Okay. So take everything that you think you know about New Jersey that's bad and then make it rural. That's Iowa.
So, to get more off topic, what's bad about New Jersey again? As a non-West Coast, East Coaster, I don't understand.
All right. So, New Jersey is like where all the like sewer and waste dumps from New York pay out. It's like as bad as New York, but with none of the good parts, it is said. It is a favorite place of entertainers the world over. Well, entertainers in America to shit on.
Yeah.
Unless you're Kevin Smith, in which case New Jersey's great. But only Kevin Smith appreciates New Jersey. Everybody else hates it.
I guess. I think... Where they at?
Well, okay. And also, whoever it is that made Megas XLR. It's a cartoon show. It's really good. I remember it being good. It's probably not, actually. But I had fun paying attention to it.
Well, yeah, Iowa sucks.
Iowa sucks.
Like, really, really sucks. I feel bad for people who have to live in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel bad for people who come to the U.S. thinking, oh, if I live in the middle of the country, then I'll be able to get to everything. Because, like modern countries, they have a good public transportation and, inter-country travel, don't they?
Yeah, and they also...
Joke's on them. All the best cities are on the coasts.
They also vastly underestimate the size of the United States. Like,
yeah, that's
if you're in the middle of the country, you'll be... by nothing. There is nothing by you within a full day's travel in any direction.
Basically, yeah. I mean, if you're lucky, you're in Chicago, then you you've got Chicago, and then you can travel to some places in a decent amount of time, but not everywhere is Chicago, man. There's a lot of other country in between Chicago and the West Coast. A lot of nowhere country.
Yeah. I should also clarify that a full day's travel here means like going 65 miles an hour on the freeway, so no stoplights, for a full day.
Yeah. Man, you know what we need? We need a bullet train.
We need a... Yeah. Where's Elon Musk? Elongated muskrat getting on us with that Hyperloop, man.
Yeah.
Hyperloop
well, he's in
happen.
California, because California gets all the good stuff first.
Yeah, unfortunately. Except senators. Take that, Feinstein. Anyway.
Pizza.
Pizza, yes.
Pizza.
So Chicago pizza.
Yeah, so let me explain Chicago pizza, because I was talking... Yeah. So Chicago pizza, you got a thick back crust that stands about an inch?
An inch to an inch and a half, something like that.
Yeah, an inch to an inch and a half tall, like a thin bottom crust attached to it. And then you have a thick layer, like halfway up the crust, of just cheese. And then a thick layer, the rest of the way up the crust, of the tomato and any other spices that you might have. Spinach might be lumped into there.
Tomato and other spices.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Spinach might be lumped into there oftentimes, sausage, all the usual toppings. It's just basically like a literal fucking pizza pie.
Yeah, if you were to make like a savory pie, but it's a pizza instead, you would get something close to Chicago style pizza.
Yeah, I like Chicago style pizza minus the tomato sauce because I don't like tomato sauce in general.
Like the big thick layer that has chunks of tomato in it.
Yeah, that's just quite a bit much for me. So I'll just scrape it off and just be left with crust and just a thick pile of cheese. I love it. It's the best.
Now, my biggest criticism of Chicago style pizza is that the crust, while useful because it's functionally like an angle iron, tastes terrible. The crust in Chicago style pizza is always the fucking worst.
I'm not sure if I'd say that. I think it depends on where you go. Like, I remember like being able to eat the Illuminati's crust, and that's more of a Chicago pizza company.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember liking their pizza crust. The trouble with Chicago style pizza crust though is they're often the backside is pretty fucking hard, so it can destroy your mouth if you're not ready.
Yeah, it's like a graham cracker almost. It's like if you took a graham cracker and made it out of pie crust.
Graham cracker is kind of pie crust.
Kind of.
Well, it's a very hard graham cracker pie crust, like burnt bread. It's like burnt bread. I'm trying to break that together, only it's not crumbly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then there's Detroit style pizza, but I'm not sure what that exactly is.
Oh man, like I hate that when people think deep dish, they think of Chicago because Detroit has deep dish that actually tastes good.
Ouch.
Yeah. I'm calling you out. All of Chicago.
I'm calling
and
you
its
out,
pizza.
Chicago.
That's right. Chicago's gonna get it the Chicago way, man.
Oh shit.
Because Chicago deep dish is a disgrace to pizza, whereas Detroit deep dish is delicious.
Is it?
Okay, so for one thing, there's like, it's square. It is a square pizza, and that's because it's an automotive city. It's where like the car was invented. I don't know. That part doesn't matter.
I don't think it was invented. I think
but it was perfected there. No, I have no loyalty to Detroit.
I think Detroit is the like automotive capital.
It is the automotive place.
So meaning like things get like automotive stuff gets produced there and shit.
Most of the places have, or most of the American cars were made at one point or another in the Detroit area.
Yeah.
And so they had a lot of like square pans left over because of like you use them to catch oil and stuff. Well, if you take a clean one of those and then you put butter in it and then you bake a pizza into it, it's delicious. Where the fuck am I going?
Don't ask me.
Okay, I think I got a heading.
I'd have to try Detroit style pizza because it doesn't sound like it's any really different from Chicago style except it's square.
The bottom is crisp, but it's like only crisp on like it has like a 1 millimeter thick layer of crispness, and then after that it turns into like regular pizza crust. And so you get the best of both parts of pizza in that you can get crispy pizza and gooey pizza at the same time. And every Detroit style deep dish pizza I have ever had has been better than any other pizza outside of extreme specialty cases. I cannot speak highly enough of Detroit style pizza.
So what other kind of pizzas are there?
All right, I know that St. Louis has a pizza, but I know nothing about it. Other than that they have their own special St. Louis cheese blend. But what it consists of or why it's special, I have no idea. And by special cheese blend, I mean St. Louis specially makes a kind of cheese that doesn't exist in other places.
Doesn't New York have a kind of pizza?
New York has a pizza, yeah. It's generally wider, and it's a wide triangle, and it's floppy, and you have to fold it to eat it. The big thing about New York pizza, though, is that it's made with New York municipal water, which it doesn't taste like other waters, apparently.
I see. Usually that's not good.
It's claimed to be why New York bagels taste good, but I've never had a fresh New York bagel because who the fuck would go to New York? It's terrible there.
Ask anyone in... Well, actually, no, because even musicals hate New York.
Yes.
There's a funny trend in musicals where they all shit on New York and praise Santa Fe. And
Santa Fe?
yeah, I know. Like, Newsies, Rent, like, what the fuck? What's so good about Santa Fe, guys?
Do you know the way to Santa Fe?
You know, tumbleweeds, prairie dogs. Yeah.
That's a reference to...
Rent.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
A show.
A show. Good job. Good job.
And it's funny that I say it that way because I do actually kind of sort of like parts of Rent.
Same here. Like, for as much as I shit on it, like, not as much anymore because it's been a while, but I have listened to the soundtrack a lot. A lot.
All right. I wish you could hear what the Great Fairy sounds like. It's ridiculous. Here, I'm gonna try and turn it up a little bit.
I think it's a little too late.
How does this keep happening?
I don't know. No wonder why we haven't been able to hear it.
Yeah, so the TV runs to a stereo that has surround sound, and that pipes like sound at us in a way where it hopefully doesn't get caught on the like camera, or not camera, microphone. Yeah, it's like a camera but for sound. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man,
we missed it entirely, but you'll be able to hear it later, like in the playback and stuff.
maybe. Okay, those are the only kind of pizzas that I know. I didn't know St. Louis had a pizza.
Yeah. And because of the lack of like game sound, I'm gonna have to like dodge roll. There we go.
What?
That's my synchronization in case the game sound isn't loud enough. Like I usually use the very back of the sound to synchronize to what's happening, but like it doesn't always work. You dig?
There we say.
Anyway,
Are we done with pizza?
I'm sure there are other kinds of regional pizzas, but those are the kinds that we know about.
Yeah.
If
Wasn't there something weird about California type pizza?
Oh, yes, it is functionally a cracker.
Okay.
Yeah, California has a pizza also. You can get it at California Pizza Kitchen. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Going back to Little Caesars for a minute. Little Caesars is a Detroit company, and so they have Detroit deep dish.
Okay.
We should try it sometime because there's a Little Caesars like 10 minutes from here.
Okay.
We gotta try it sometime, so I can see if it is like any of the other Detroit deep dish pizza that I have had. Anyway.
Wait. Oh
What?
no. I'm totally off topic. Don't mind me.
What were you gonna say?
I just thought, so we just moved, and DGMA, whenever they move, they rename like what the current period or era, like what, or the name of their house. What should we call this place? Oh, did you know that Japan is entering a new period now? The whatever period they've been in has recently ended. Cause
The Showa era.
no, Showa era ended in 89.
Heian era.
Even further back. like way further back.
Meiji era.
Okay, but yeah. So Japan's entering a new era because the emperor's stepping down, so his son's taking over. But yeah, should we like so?
Should we-
So
well-
Digimare, it's the Rainbow Ranch.
Rainbow
now.
Ranch is their place.
Yeah. Should
Well, so we now live in the same space as Mask. So I I guess this is just the Archway as we always really wanted it, because the Archway had previously been like, oh man, that fucking move just now.
Yeah.
The Archway, as it previously had been referred to, just like the space that we got together to work, kind of.
I think just calling it the Archway is kind of bland and just like, well,
But
weren't you already
that-
there? Like,
That's what it was supposed to always have been. Is the Archway is wherever we live, no matter where.
well, fine if you want to be lame about it. Okay, yeah, alright, fair enough. Fair point.
Yeah.
I accept. Fine. Fine.
I would not want our previous place to be the Archway.
No.
Absolutely not.
Fair enough,
It does
yeah.
not. And if we're reserving names or something, then the previous place can be called Doghouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about this one just yet, but that means that the Archway is a place in the future, because we still have to like get 100% everything together, because there are prospective archers yet to come that may be like, we're gonna move out in that direction anyway at some point, but like maybe it'll become really real and official.
So you can't hear any of it, but now in my head, I am just a constant stream of musical references, and every time someone, like, you say something, like, I immediately go into a reference song.
Okay. I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, it's just constantly happening. It's like paying attention, launch into a music song.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, I think that does it for this episode.
Well, I kind of didn't finish talking about, like, what's the fucking...
Pizza?
Yeah, California pizza.
Oh.
It's thin. It's a particular kind of thin crust that is functionally a cracker. So it is meant to be crisp when you bite into it. It's very light on the sauce most of the time, but it is very experimental with toppings. Most other pizzas around the United States, unless it's a specialty shop, tend to have like the same 12-ish pizzas as the common things, and while specialty pizzas do exist in they tend to be like their own section, whereas like a California pizza, it's the default is weird. It is assumed to be weird. Why is there arugula on my pizza? I don't know, but it's delicious.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. So, on the great pineapple pizza debate, pineapple on pizza, perfect marriage.
All right, I want to be specific about this, because the best form of pineapple with pizza is with something salty, but not ham, you fucking heathens. It's pineapple and pepperoni. Pineapple and pepperoni is like the true answer.
So you don't even need to get specific on that with me, because just, like, you have pineapple and you have the red tomato sauce, and there you go. Like, for someone like me who hates, like, the heavy and thick and, oh god, this disgusting tomato, well, then add a pineapple, and now you've got cool, refreshing, soft, light as fluffy clouds type taste going on, and working to contradict the disgusting tomato sauce.
Man, you really hate tomato sauce.
Yeah, I do.
Is it the savoriness? Is it saltiness?
A lot of it is texture and how weighty it is, and just general taste. Like, I'm just not really into the tomato taste in general at all.
Wavy.
No, not weighty.
Weighty.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say, wait, where'd you get wavy from? Yeah, no, it's just very weighty, and
All right.
it's like heavy in my mouth. Like, I like tomatoes okay, but just tomato sauce, I'm a bad Italian.
Well, the actual Italian pizza is like a margherita pizza, which is supposed to have like diced tomatoes and mozzarella, and I think that's it.
Oh, that actually reminds me. So, like a tomato sauce, everyone knows that, like, knows Italians for, but actually that is a I think a Latin America thing that Italians just kind of adopted and added to stuff to do tomatoes like spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce.
Good to know. I had no idea.
A Mexican thing, yeah. I think it's a Mexican thing. Like they took it from like the blend and such from a similar Mexican style way of doing tomato sauces.
Huh. All right.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Very often, California pizza has like a white sauce with it.
Oh yeah, that's actually the best. That's my preferred way of eating pizza. An Alfredo sauce pizza, yum.
Yeah, it can be. I like it with Alfredo sauce. I like the normal, like, I say normal, but like just other white sauces where it's. I don't actually know what's in it now that I think about it.
I'm not sure either.
There's usually like
there's a white sauce at Marco's, but who knows if I don't think it's been Alfredo this whole time.
It is not an Alfredo.
Yeah, it's as good though. Like those are like white sauces are perfect for any cheese pizza lovers.
Yeah.
Just have the cheesiest pizza you can with white sauce, and you'll be in heaven.
Oh, that reminds me. I recently had a Pizza Hut pizza because a friend of ours made a terrible life choice because he's like functionally broke, but decided that he wanted pizza at like 1 a.m. And so I ran out and we ran out and picked up a Pizza Hut pizza because they also offer chicken wings. Did you know they offer chicken wings at Pizza Hut?
I did not. Oh.
They were pretty good.
Speaking of chickeny things, Dairy Queen has some pretty good chicky fingies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meh.
Okay.
Well, my criticism of Pizza Hut had always been that their red sauce is terrible. Mm-hmm. Not this one. Really? So maybe it's just that the one local Pizza Hut that I went to was terrible.
Maybe. I mean, like, even among franchises, they might do things just differently enough to stand out.
Like, care about the quality of the food. Or, like, hire people who are not actively sabotaging the restaurant.
Yeah.
Either of those.
Yeah, it could be that. Or like, that falls under caring about quality of the food. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. What is that big-ass thing?
That's a bomb chew. Kind of. It is, chew means mouse in Japanese. It's like, it's a bomb that crawls in the direction that you're facing. And it'll like crawl up walls and stuff like that and use it to solve puzzles in Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
There's so many details of this game that are amazing.
Man, pizza's good.
Yeah. I fucking love pizza. Pizza's so good. Oh, I also need to special call out the Brandonian pizza. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
We haven't made it in forever, but...
I don't think I've ever had it.
So my cousin Brandon, once upon a time, opened a pizza, like a frozen pizza, and pulled it out, and there was a second crust in there that also had sauce on it. So he sprinkled some cheese on it, baked that for like 10 minutes, then put the other true pizza on top of that, and then baked that for the rest of the time. And he made himself a double-decker pizza. It's two pizzas stacked on top of each other, and it's amazing.
So is it like a pizza sandwich or...
No, both pizzas are facing the same way. They're both topping side up.
I see. I'm curious enough to try it, but I can imagine myself being like, meh, not for me.
All right, so we got to go to Aldi and we got to get like those big ass fucking pizzas that they have, and we got to get like a wad of mozzarella because true mozzarella comes in wads, and we gotta like rip that apart and spread it out on it and like spice it up like with actual spices and stuff. And then we're gonna have a Brandonian pizza. And I take it back what I said about Detroit deep dish before. The Brandonian pizza is the true pizza. It is the ultimate form of pizza. I guess that can be the best like exotic format of pizza. Because there's also like pizza bagels and pizza bread and pizza boats.
Yeah, there's a lot of different kinds of pizzas.
Pizza bowls.
Yeah. Man, now I want a macaroni and cheese bowl.
Pizza is such a massive topic.
I suppose.
You ever had a dessert pizza?
I don't think so.
Okay. There's this pizza buffet that we had in Texas called Cece's Pizza, where you pay the entry fee and then it's limitless pizza.
Yeah, so basically like a Chinese buffet.
Yes, except every single dish is a different kind of pizza. They have a white pizza that's an Alfredo pizza. They have a white pizza with spinach. They have a bunch of different like topping combinations, of meat lovers, like some with pepperoni and stuff. You can request a pizza be made that they will just put out. And they also have dessert pizzas, including one with chocolate sauce.
That sounds interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it has none of the like normal toppings on it. It's chocolate sauce and other sweet things.
Yeah.
I forget what else goes on it. They also have one that is just an apple pie, except the crust is pizza crust instead. It's like an open apple pie. So like an apple tart, I guess. Tarts are just pies, but they're open, aren't they? I have no idea. I heard somebody say that on a cooking show that I watch, but it's a cooking show about the 18th century. It's called Townsend's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I couldn't tell ya.
It's on YouTube. It's great. They do like period accurate cooking using period utensils. So like the whisk is made of birch.
Okay. Yeah, we'd have to. I wonder if anyone else has desserts type pizza, because I'm kind of curious now.
Yeah, their dessert pizza was pretty great.
Cool.
Cece's, however, in general, is kind of it has a reputation for being low quality.
Really?
I remember enjoying it greatly, but it was a bit of a hole. Not a hole in the wall, because that means like a small local place. It's a chain. It was a hole.
I see.
Like, you only really wanted to touch, your plate and the other plates and, like, the thing that serves the pizza and nothing else, because it was dusty everywhere else.
That sounds disgusting.
Well, that was only the one. Like, there are others, I'm sure. Maybe my, like, rinky-dink little strip mall in Texas didn't have a nice one, but it's possible that they're not all garbage, just like Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Perhaps. I couldn't say.
Yeah. All right. We managed to wring what must be like 40 minutes out of that.
Yeah, if we're going to do another topic, we better move on now, because I got to get going soon.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. Next time on tAP.